This is just a rehearsal like we normally have, okay? Everything is just getting better all the way until the moment we get on that stage, all right? So, Oklapaka is up first. 1, 2, 3. I've been the band director at Whiteland Community High School for 6 years. One of the things that I absolutely love about jazz, and especially big band jazz playing, is the amount of concentration and listening that has to happen. One person's off in their role, and the whole band does not sound good.
It's a big group of people who are all playing a type of music that they love, and it's a sort of teamwork and companionship that is unique to that style of music.
When everyone is swinging and you can just feel the energy of the band, you know that you're all in it together, and there's 16 people coming together to play as one. It's amazing.
Jazz is one of the genres of music that really lets everybody in the band express themselves.
Soothing and exciting all at the same time.
A big band is like a big family. We have our different sections, but all together we all come together and just make music that's enjoyable. That's how I would describe fun as jazz music.
Three years ago, we started the Essential Ellington program. My outlook from the very beginning was we're doing this for the music, we're doing this to make a tape and get good experience, and in all honesty, not thinking we had a shot.
Hey folks, welcome to the House of Swing.
Receiving that phone call will be something I'll never forget.
Welcome to the House of Swing, y'all. All right, welcome.
Being a finalist for Essential Ellington, it didn't really hit us until we got on the bus to come here.
Please fall in towards the end of the hall for the cheer tunnel.
Being here, it's one of the biggest things I've done with my life so far. It's like the Super Bowl.
Whiteland, Indiana, Whiteland Community High School. Whiteland Community High School.
But it's our first time, and it's definitely an underdog type feeling.
They're from a very small country town where you see cows and corn and that kind of stuff. So they're as far removed from the jazz culture as you can possibly be. So to have them playing at this extremely high level, that means somebody's put a lot of work in just to get them to the point they're at now.
Please welcome Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra.
Thank you all very much. We're happy to see you. We want you to have a great time. We want this to be an overall educational experience. We call it a festival and competition, and we put festival first because that's the most important thing. We want it to change your life in the way that you feel about things in music. It's also a competition, so we want you to play the best you can possibly play under the pressure of competition. All of those things are important. That's also an important part of being a musician.
It's surreal to be here. You walk down the hallway and you're seeing people that are your idols.
Jazz at Lincoln Center is the best of the best. Sitting front row, listening to them play, listening to Wynton Marsalis speak was a dream in itself.
Essentially, Ellington is like a shrine to jazz. It's everybody here, loves it and respects it. It makes you feel like you're in the upper echelon of your art.
When I think of Wynton Marsalis and also the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, I honestly think of the peak of what we're trying to accomplish as school musicians and as a band leader. And to gain everything that we can get from it is just going to be tremendous. We're the second band in Indiana history to ever be here. We want to represent our school and represent our state to the absolute best that we possibly can.
The hard part is already done. You guys know the notes, the balancing the sax is very good, clarinet lead. Everything is great. You guys know these charts, but it's not about perfection. It's about attitude. It's about creating an environment to swing. Every band comes here is still learning. And for a band to come in the first time, it's really a culture shock for them. And then they come here and they figure out, man, we got so much to learn.
There's a lot of people that are a lot better than I am, so I want to strive to be better and just as good as they are.
I see these people, crazy fingers, crazy everything. I'm just like, I can't do that. I cannot do that.
In Indiana, I've always thought that I was a pretty good soloist. And then after seeing these bands who have been here 11, 13 times, and their trumpet soloists are almost professional soloists, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But yeah, I gotta get better at soloing.
Seeing some of these other bands, it's like, whoa. To me personally, it's really intimidating.
They were a lot louder than what we've been playing, so I think we'll try to play louder and get more dynamics out of it.
Some of these programs are coming in with these powerhouse, in-your-face pieces, which they are really good at doing. That's not our game here. Our game is to play 3 pieces that are not quite as in-your-face, but we're trying to be stylistically perfect with it. And so from a teacher's perspective, from my perspective, I'm trying to get them to realize this is what we're here to do. We're not here to sound like that. We're here to sound like us. And we're here to play these pieces the way that we want to play them.
Winning isn't as important to me this weekend as learning as much as I can and becoming the best musician I can be while I'm here, just taking advantage of the resources I've been given this weekend.
It's got to be, so sing everything. Don't sing the 16th notes. Da-da, yeah, don't sing those. Just go. I'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum.
To get feedback from a great trumpet player like Marcus Printup, it's so exciting to know that he is wanting to help us become better musicians and pushing us in the right direction so we could be the best we can possibly be.
That's it.
That count off is very important.
Okay. So just a faster count off?
It's not, no, it's the feeling of it. I'm trying to tell you how to count off, but just realize if you say ready, go, you're out the rhythm that you're gonna play in.
Okay.
Because ready is not gonna fall in. Ready, go, it doesn't lay in that rhythm. The 3 is much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because what's implied in the rhythm is in your count off, and they're gonna feel that.
There's no other guy in the world that knows more jazz than Winton. Getting personal instruction from him, it's unreal.
Rhythm section's got to be very on top of every little nuance, because y'all have the hardest job. You never stop playing. You're the key to your band sounding good.
Where you at? House of swing! Where you at? House of swing! What you come to do? Swing! All right.
Right when we got behind those doors, I got like a nervous wreck, hoping that I wouldn't mess up.
And now I'd like you to welcome a band performing for the first time in Desert Ellington. They hail from Whiteland, Indiana, Whiteland Community High School, the Whiteland High School Jazz Band 1. Welcome.
The doors opened, big crowd went wild. I was ready to just jump through the ceiling. I was so excited.
The lighting, it was beautiful. I immediately just got really nervous, but tried to hide it.
We counted off and we went, and the first chart went really well. I purposefully wanted to be engaged in this performance, because that's one of the things we've been talking about with our mentors, was finding the physical act of jazz, getting into it.
I heard everything crystal clear. I heard Aaron hitting the keys on the piano, Savannah walking on the bass, and the toms, they rang together. It was like a really deep grumbling. It was nice.
It was really awesome to play in a theater specialized for the music that we were playing. We were excited, and we were just in the moment right when we started, and it was awesome.
When I played that first note, I played it perfectly. It was so in tune, and it was just so exhilarating.
We may not have a fleet full of individual savants, but we came together as a group and played music that we all love.
When I'm about to set up just this huge section, before the entire band comes in and everybody's screaming notes, and right before the transition into the heavy swing, it's unlike any other feeling in the world.
We were swinging, we were having fun.
It just felt good. It felt really good.
This performance is by far our best performance.
Chuck's solo in the second piece was about as best he's ever played it. For him to have one of the best performances of he's ever had at the right time, kids just, they played so well. Just so proud of them.
It was awesome. Such an adrenaline rush. I loved it.
Coming to New York and competing in Essentially Ellington made my love grow for jazz that much more.
Essentially Ellington has given me a lot more confidence as a musician.
Every person hears it differently. Every person plays the same song differently.
Chuck Myers, Whiteland Community High School.
This has truly been a dream come true for the kids and myself.
I would say that I'm taking away a work ethic that is 10 times higher than I ever knew I had.
Ben Slayton, Whiteland Community High School.
13 of these 16 kids being seniors. Next year, our band's gonna be completely different. So we're gonna talk a lot about what can we do to pass this information along. What can this experience do to enhance our entire vision of our program? I have so many more tools to give my kids. I mean, I know that I can give a lot more just real life experience to this. I mean, I've never played on Lincoln Center stage before. And now I can come back and I can say, guys, this is what it's like. This is the real world. This is what these cats do. This is how jazz in America is right now. And what a great experience.
Thank you.